After grueling training, Yuji finally awakens his true power in chapter 256. Now that he possesses this incredible ability, it's time to see what he can do. So without further ado, let's get started. The chapter opens with a brief flashback to Gojo explaining Black Flash. The students ask why he can't use it intentionally. Gojo, surprised, counters with why they'd assume he can in the first place. He then clarifies, having the 6 eyes doesn't automatically grant control over Black Flash. It's more complex than that. Gojo says there's no definite answer to activating Black Flash. When he goes all out, he imbues his cursed technique in his punches. But even so, hitting a Black Flash depends on luck, even for Gojo. He admits Nanami holds the record for most Black Flashes in a single fight. However, Gojo argues that when considering total Black Flashes landed, he comes out on top. This is because Gojo's battles tend to be swift due to his overwhelming power, leaving fewer opportunities for Black Flash to occur. Based on chapter 256, 𝐻𝐤 hints that Yuji might surpass Gojo in total Black Flash hits. Back in the present, Miguel expresses concern that Sukuna might gain momentum from the recent events. Yuji ponders if Sukuna could recover his reverse curse technique output, like Gojo. Recognizing Miguel and LaRue's presence as an opportunity, Choso proposes a temporary alliance. They should work together to take down Sukuna before his reverse curse technique fully recovers. Yuji attempts to restrain Sukuna with a railing while Choso launches a supernova attack. However, Sukuna evades both attacks and escapes. Maki closes the distance on Sukuna and lunges with her sword. Sukuna reacts quickly, grabbing the blade in its path. Choso observes Maki using air manipulation to maintain her position in the fight. Suddenly, Sukuna lands a devastating Black Flash against Maki. Maki realizes the sheer power behind Sukuna's regular attacks has also increased. As Sukuna unleashes another barrage of slashes, Choso intercepts them with his supernova attack. But before the dust settles, another set of slashes hurtle towards Choso. Shockingly, Sukuna is already behind him, appearing to have moved instantaneously. Sukuna cleverly utilizes his slashes as a diversion, catching Choso off guard. As Choso attempts to defend against the incoming attack, Sukuna disappears in a flash and reappears behind him. With a brutal blow, Sukuna slams Choso into a nearby wall and unleashes a devastating fourth Black Flash. Despite the blow, Choso manages to mitigate some of the damage by forming a protective shield of blood. Reacting quickly, he seizes Sukuna's arm, creating an opening. Yuji capitalizes on this opportunity, unleashing a powerful punch that connects squarely with Sukuna's face. Choso declares that regardless of how many Black Flashes Sukuna lands or how much momentum he regains, every time Yuji lands a clean punch, Sukuna's cursed energy output and control over Megumi's body will weaken. Miguel urges LaRue to retreat, insisting they've done all they can. However, LaRue refuses, determined to complete what he came to do. Despite the intense battle, Yuji perseveres. As Sukuna attempts to slam him into the ground, Yuji reacts swiftly and counters with a piercing blood attack. Choso, noticing Yuji's lack of convergence technique, offers him something, likely the very tool Yuji used to execute the piercing blood. Sukuna manages to shove Yuji back, but the young sorcerer wastes no time and enters the zone. The narrator reveals that both Mahito and Sukuna sense the impending Black Flash from Yuji. However, Sukuna's consciousness is yanked away in an unexpected diversion. LaRue's cursed technique isn't limited to grabbing physical objects. He can also seize the hearts of those he restrains with his illusory hands. In the final page, Yuji lands a huge Black Flash on Sukuna, but that's not all. The narrator says, by unlocking his potential through Black Flash, amidst the scattering black sparks, Itadori Yuji awakens. Editors comment at the end of the chapter, even the light of hope shines black.